Hello everyone! A few days ago, MonsterUp has released the compilation of all episodes in Season 11 of Skibidi Zombie Universe, where he also added not one or two, but 3 secret scenes which I'm going to analyze for you guys today. And I really enjoyed all of them because not only did I get the answers to some plot secrets from them, but we also witnessed the return of one of my most favorite characters. So in this video, I'm going to analyze those 3 secret scenes for you and find all the secrets and Easter eggs in them that you could have missed on your own. What is the Base 23? And what's going to happen to Zombie Titan Drillman's body in there? Was he destroyed for good by Red Drillman, or will we actually see him again? And what are Dave and Red Titan going to do together? And why their union is one of the most terrible things that happened in this series? Okay. So if you want to learn all the answers to these questions, then get your tea and snacks ready and prepare to watch this video to the end, because I saved the juiciest part for later, just as always. Let's go! And be sure to also give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already, because I appreciate your support while I'm analyzing the best Skibidi toilet multiverses out there. Okay, so if you are subscribed now, let's move on to the secret scenes that MonsterUp prepared for us. And the first secret scene starts right at the beginning of Season 11 compilation video, and it's getting awesome already, because the first thing we see is the iconic DJ Skibidi toilet, and it seems to me that he already became an irreplaceable mascot character for all the Skibidi multiverses, also including the original series. In Boom's universe, DJ Toilet is still alive and now is a member of G-Squad, where the best Skibidi warriors gathered together, basically. And the same thing happens in Zombie Universe secret scene. Which is funny to me, though, is how in Maxidy's multiverse, for example, DJ Toilet is still pretty miserable after he got his butt whooped by Astro Detainer. But it is possible that we'll see his epic return in Skibidi Saga as well one day. Okay, but let's get to the secret scene now. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just getting really rizzed up every time I see this party boy on the screen. So actually, DJ Toilet isn't here to fight anybody yet, but he's just helping the rest of his squad to deliver the remains of the unfinished Skibidi Scientist project to Base 23. And here you can have several questions already, I bet. Why is the Robotic Skibidi already unalived in the beginning of this compilation, as well as Zombie Titan Drillman, which we'll see later, and why both of them are being taken to the Base 23? So, as I understood it, MonsterUp just decided to put the juiciest secret scenes in the beginning of his all-season compilations, and not in its end as he used to do earlier. Maybe he decided to do it so that his audience wouldn't have to watch the entire season in order to reach this one secret scene, and I definitely see the logic in such a change. So yeah, despite the fact that this secret scene was put before anything else in the season, it actually continues the events of episode 40, where Zombie Titan Drillman was destroyed by his red counterpart, who literally ripped his head off. And that's why the Robotic Skibidi is already with his Hephaestus core out, as he was immobilized by the police mutant Chad. And here's something really interesting, by the way. The Robotic Skibidi project can be definitely repaired and put into use once again because, well, that's the literal robot which can be charged by additional power sources and even cores. But why would these guys bring the body of Zombie Titan Drillman to the Base 23? Because in case you don't remember, in episode 13 of Zombie Universe, the heavily injured G-Man was also teleported to Base 23. And as I understood it, this is the best place to repair the wounded agents and get them some cool upgrades. But not only Zombie Drillman is an enemy to the Alliance, and thus he cannot be helped at Base 23, but also isn't he supposed to be totally destroyed? Because here, as I see it, Red Titan Drillman, who is totally immune to zombie virus in general, by the way, ripped off the head of his zombie version, and even after some time passed, Zombie Drillman didn't grow another head or something like this. Which made me think that Skibidi Zombie Universe follows the general logic of any other zombie universe where a zombie can be considered to be destroyed for good if his head are totally detached from his body. So if MonsterUp follows this logic, then Zombie Drillman is no more with us. So why would these Skibidi bring his body at Base 23? Plus, we should consider that it was an actual order from some authorities from that base, as I believe. Maybe the Alliance wants to make some experiments on this Drillman's body, especially considering how it was heavily modified by the Plague Doctor himself. So maybe these experiments may lead to finding at least a temporary cure against the zombie virus symptoms, or to learning of the secrets of Dave's awful formula. Or he may be even resurrected by the power of the purple core that was obtained by plungerman already. But in this case, I wonder who would give his soul in exchange to that. But it is also possible that even shadier stuff can occur on this base, considering the terrible flashbacks of Plungerman's past, and what kind of experiments were out on him by the Alliance, for example. And now let's move on to the second secret scene in the middle of this compilation, where we are getting shown base 21, which never appeared in this series before. At least I can't remember the moment when some other bases we saw could have had this number. And it's pretty difficult to say what kind of base this is exactly and where it's being hidden. But considering that it has no open windows and that it also seems to be some kind of restoration and upgrades facility, I'd assume that it was built underwater as well. Because this would be a perfect placement safe from the Plague Doctor's zombie minions attacks, and all the Titans, toilets, or the Alliance's agents would be able to rest here in peace, as well as condone some serious experiments. This base is also full of cameraman engineers, which proves the restoration point of this facility even further. And we can see how Titan Cameraman is here, and he's being added all sorts of upgrades or modified limps. And let me remind you guys that the last time we saw this guy was way earlier into the series, and I remembered seeing him just in episode 28 before he got totally wiped off the zombie universe. But at least we saw him sacrificing his hand in the fight with Titan Siren, which was pretty cool. And in case you already forgot, he was actually the one who was supposed to help Plungerman in the fight against Zombie TV Man, but then Titan TV Man replaced him in this role and, well, I bet you know what happened. Titan TV Man got forcefully infected by the Plague Doctor's decease as well, and now he is fighting against his former comrades. And moreover, we also know that the true soul of Titan TV Man is still suffering inside of his infected body, and he'd rather be finally destroyed and freed than being in such a terrible state any longer. This fate is really unfortunate, and I bet that Titan Cameraman feels awfully guilty about his friend, because it was him who was supposed to fight Zombie TV Man in the first place. So maybe he thinks of himself as a coward, and maybe that was the reason for his long absence. And right now it seems to me that the brother finally held himself together and started hitting the gym, or I mean getting the new upgrades for himself. He's definitely preparing for some huge battle right now, and who knows, maybe he even plans to free the soul of Titan TV Man and defeat his zombie body. But that wouldn't be that convenient actually, because Plungerman in the night already got the purple core, which is capable of curing the infected ones in exchange for somebody else's sacrifice. And in this case, it would also be possible that Titan Cameraman can actually have a wish to sacrifice his own soul in order to restore Titan TV Man. And that would be a really insane plot twist in my opinion. And we also see how parts of Titan Clockman were also driven around in this base 21, so it's possible that we'll also see his comeback soon. And it would be really great to have Titan Clockman on our side once again, considering that Red Titan Drillman took the Dave side, and he's an insanely powerful opponent. Okay, and now let's move to the final secret scene, and we see Red Titan Drillman and Dave teaming up together. And honestly guys, I cannot really wrap up my head around the fact that Red Guy is so unbothered by the most villain crap that Dave says and does. I mean, yeah, sure, he said that he can bring you to your home dimension, but do you really trust that guy? He sounds completely nuts. So I'm really wondering why Red Titan started following his orders so easily. In any case, before the completely maniac laugh, Dave tells the Red Bro that he would help him in exchange for Red Titan's help. And by that, he of course meant the total destruction of Speakerman's base, which was something he craved for in a really long time already. And his main goal is the Genesis Core, which was placed into Titan Siren. And that means that he will try to capture him no matter what. It is even possible that Dave will later use the Siren's body the same way he did with Titan TV Man, so he can infect him with zombie virus as well, and later use in battles on his own advantage. But what's even more important about this scene is that this scene foreshadows one of the terrible future images that was shown to Plungerman by the Purple Core, where we saw the Speakerman's base completely destroyed. And it is possible that in this exact location, we will see the battle between Red Titan, Siren Titan, and also G-Man, or the Knight who would appear later. And based on the Plungerman's visions, either G-Man or the Knight will be injured badly, and who even knows what happens next. And that was all for today. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel so you will not miss my new cool videos. And also, don't forget to leave your comment about what you think will happen in the future episodes of Skibidi Zombie series, because I'm always interested in what you guys have to say. And that was me, Isotoilet. See ya!